Hey guys, welcome back. We're sticking with the chicken theme. Last week, the roasted chicken got an amazing response and so many of you guys made it, which was incredible. You guys did a great job. All those chickens look great. I love roasted chicken. We're doing another weeknight meal that we eat quite often. It's the holidays, it's busy, we all have stuff to do. I'm here to help you eat better. So, our ingredients. We have lettuce that we wrap our chicken in when we're eating it, kind of a wrap style. Parsley, garlic, and lemon. I have a red onion as well that we usually slice up and just have on there some green onions we'll top it with. We eat a lot of cauliflower rice. This is by far one of my favorites. This actually crisps up really nice. You can make great fried rice with this. This cauliflower rice, it's the 365 from Whole Foods. It's, I don't know, like $1.09 a bag. Is delicious. I would recommend getting a good cauliflower rice or rice your own cauliflower. Maybe we'll do a video about it. Who knows? And we have chicken as well. We have chicken breast here. I am not the biggest fan of chicken breast. I prefer chicken thighs. With this recipe, I'm using chicken breast because we have chicken breast in our freezer. I put this chicken in fridge this morning and it's almost defrosted for us to use now. So let's get started. One thing I do with all of my produce, and I don't think I've said it before, and me and my wife got into a great discussion the other day about how there's certain things that I do behind the scenes that I don't show you guys. And she's like, well, people should know that. And I'm like, okay, you're right, let's do it. I wash all of our produce. She gets this Thieves vegetable wash, and I just do a capful to a half gallon of water. And I just put my vegetables in there, let them soak. I'll give them like a rub just to get like a lot of the dirt off. I let them soak for about 2 minutes. I'll do it with herbs too. I'll just put my whole bundle of parsley in there, and then I'll take like my lettuce leaves. I will probably use, let's just say I'm gonna use 4. I'll break those off, lay those in there as well. Wash your vegetables, guys. We don't know what's on them when they come from the store or the farmer's market. You soak them 1 to 2 minutes, rinse them under cool water, and then you're good to go. Get a good wash. Garlic. Let's talk about garlic. You can use the pre-cut stuff, that's fine. You can use garlic powder if you want to, that's fine. I know some recipes call for that. I use fresh garlic. There is a oil and a just like fragrant bouquet that comes out of fresh garlic. The pre-cut stuff is a little bit more dry. It's not as pungent. I like that flavor, so I usually always use fresh garlic. I'm gonna take these 5 cloves. I'm just gonna smash them with my hand. That's all I'm gonna do. I just wanna peel them, so I won't bore you with me smashing all of those. I have a MICROPLANE, which is just basically a grater that's micro hinge, not micro hinge. That's my golf clubs. Not micro hinge, that's my new putter that I bought that I'm excited about. It's just a MICROPLANE, so it's a small micro grater. I will just grate my garlic over it, and it comes out really fine and small, which is what I want. If you have a garlic press, I'm not against the garlic press, but that's what we're looking for. Just a really fine mince or dice on our garlic. Chicken breast. It was defrosting in the sink with running water over it. I took it out, patted it dry. I don't want a lot of water getting into my marinade, so pat your chicken dry. It's gonna help get your skin crispy on your chicken. It's gonna help cook your chicken just really well. We're gonna take our breasts, and I'm going to cut them in half, and then I'm going to take them and I'm going to cut them again. So I'm gonna run my knife across that. I'll flip this guy around. All right, and I'm gonna cut it one more time. Okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with little pieces here. That. We'll take this one and little pieces too, just like the other ones. Now this is a lot easier when you have a sharp knife. I will put 2 knives in the description below. One will be pricier, and I will put one that's a great knife, and I actually have one. Check them out, get a good knife. Our marinade's almost ready. Our chicken is sliced. I'm just gonna slide all my chicken into my bowl. We're gonna salt and pepper our chicken because we don't want bland chicken. And that's probably, I'm gonna guess, around a teaspoon of salt. And I'm just gonna put enough pepper to where the chicken's looking like it's got enough. Now, I'm gonna take a lemon. I'm gonna take my MICROPLANE again, and I'm gonna zest the lemon over it. It's gonna give it a great citrusy taste. And that's, I don't know, I didn't use that whole lemon. I used maybe a quarter of it. I'm gonna take some lemon juice into my marinade. It's half of a lemon. And then we're gonna put about 1 ounce of oil. Now, we're gonna have to mix this up so our chicken gets all of that goodness that we made with that marinade in between everything. And we really wanna mix this up well because our garlic is really fine, so we want it to go all in every crevice of the chicken. Cauliflower rice. One tip, keep it frozen. Don't defrost it, because then it's gonna get mushy. Keep it frozen. I'm gonna take about 1, 2, 3, 4 turns of oil in my pan. My pan is hot. If you can't tell, it's smoking a little bit. That's what I want. And then I'm just gonna take my cauliflower rice and dump it in. I put the cauliflower rice in my pan. I'm just stirring it around, breaking up any of the bigger chunks that are in there, like this little guy right here. I'm just gonna give them a little tap until it breaks up. I'll look for any other ones, and then I'm gonna make a nice even layer. I'm gonna turn my heat down to medium and just let it go. Chicken, we're gonna use a skillet as well. You can use a stainless steel pan. You could actually grill this chicken and it'd be great. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in there, maybe half an ounce, because our chicken has oil on it. So, I'm just gonna take my pieces. When I'm putting them in the pan, I'm putting them flat and I'm not crowding them too much together. I wanna make sure there's still space in between them, but I want them to lay flat so they cook evenly. That's why we filleted this chicken and made it nice and thin so it'll cook evenly and fast. So when cooking this chicken, what I'm going to look for is I want my chicken to go from this pink to this white. Then I know it's ready to flip. So I'll flip this piece over and that piece is ready to go. This one looks like it's getting pretty close too. Flip it over. It pulls away, it doesn't stick to the pan. You're looking for it to turn white so we can flip it. I'm doing the second batch of chicken. I had to put more oil in my pan and I also had to scrape it out because the parsley started to burn because I have my flame too high, which goes to show us we always need to be adjusting our flame. So scrape it out so you don't smoke out your kitchen the way I did. And then we're just gonna throw that in and start cooking up our next round. Chicken's finished. I'm just gonna take it out, put it on a plate. Our rice, I forgot to tell you, at the probably 8-minute mark, I stirred it. It's been about 12 minutes now, and we can see it's kind of gotten nice and some toasty pieces in there, which is really gonna be nice and crunchy, and that is done. We're gonna turn the heat off and we'll serve that as well. I'm gonna slice some red onion and some green onion for our garnish for our chicken. My green onions, there's these like scraggly bits that are kind of slimy, so I'm just pulling them off. So we're gonna cut off the ends, and then we're just gonna slice these as well. Put my parsley in, and then I'm just gonna give it a quick stir to make sure we get it all incorporated. I took my lettuce leaves, they're washed, dried. I'm gonna set them inside my bowl. We're just gonna take some rice, and put a couple spoonfuls, and I'm gonna take a few pieces of chicken and just lay those in there as well. Take one more. And I'm gonna take some of our onion here that we have. We'll take some of our green onion and actually put it on our rice and a lime wedge, and there you have it.